So I'm hoping tonight to get lucky, and I'm going to catch the cycle good, and we'll get a winning trade in here and be off to the races. All right, here we are at the ES in the futures market. Going to get short 4 contracts.
Order filled.
Short 4 contracts. Looking for this thing to come back down. Let me show you on the 5-minute chart we'll start with. You can see a bigger picture here. All right, so we had this big sell-off all day. We had our bounce, keeps coming up to this resistance area, kind of forming a wedge here. And looking at a break of this wedge to the downside, come back down to the bottom here somewhere. Retest the lows, pick up 2,500 bucks, call it a night. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now with the ES short 4 contracts. Going to hit my short position in here. Since I won't be trading Wednesday during the day, taking this nighttime trade, which is not great. You know, if I'm trading it every day, it's fine, but I could be, you know, trading the losing night tonight, and then the next 4 nights would be a winner, and then I'll get back in on a nighttime trade, and it'll be a losing night, right? So I'm out of cycle, and that's what the risk is when I'm missing days as well. So like today, I missed a winning day. You know, I turned it into a losing day, I should say, in the morning session of Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm not going to trade, which means it'll probably be an awesome winning day. I'll be back on Thursday, which will be a red day. You know, I'll miss Friday, which will be a winning day, and then I'm off cycle, and then I blow up my account with a winning strategy. But we'll see what happens. Show you what this thing looks like on the 30-minute candle, which just opened. Well, opened about 8 minutes ago. I shouldn't say just opened. We got our wedge. It's kind of breaking through that now. Trying not to give in to all my temptations, traders. Like, I wanted to reverse my position here because of my feelings, right? I'm seeing it go up, so my emotions are telling me, oh no, you picked the wrong direction. Go reverse your position. And now I'm wanting to take contracts off right here because of my feelings. I need to just let the trade play out, and whatever happens, happens. So I get to this green line here, I can start taking contracts out. But I just need to let this thing play out. Stop letting my feelings get the best of me. Stick to the statistical probabilities. We got 7 minutes before the new 30-minute candle opens. Okay, so we're out. We're out. We'll take that. $84. All right, that works. So 84 bucks. Got 2 trades left. I'll bring it to you when it happens. All right, traders. So today, Wednesday, we got CPI report coming out later today. So I wonder if the market's going to just go sideways all night, or will it drift higher? You know, if volume's going to be light, it may drift higher. I do have a setup on the 5-minute chart to get long. On the 30-minute chart as well. So I got 2 setups to get long. So I'm going to go and get long right now. ES 2 contracts with the old buy button.
Order filled.
Just got 2 contracts. Looking for run back up to what was once support, maybe becomes resistance, or better, and maybe we may see run all the way back up to the top. But right now I'm just looking for run back up to support or resistance. All right, so here we are the next day. The next day, let that trade ride all night long, went to bed, woke up to money. So I was so tempted, trader, just to say throw in the towel and just take 50 bucks and call it a night. I was like, why? You know, if my strategies are going to work, I need to give them a chance to work. You know, I got to let them play out. I can't be trading off of fear and emotion, and I was feeling full on fear and emotion last night. So, you know, this trade I ended up taking off because it was just taking too long for this setup. This setup should have went right away. It didn't, which tells me that something is going on that's unusual. It's not part of the norm. Time to cut it and just take that 80 bucks. And, you know, I put the stop in just in case it wanted to keep going, but it backed up and took me out. That was fine. And then we had this trade taking a long time also, but this is a long setup, and I needed to let this one play out. This one could take a long time to play out, so I had to be patient and just let it do it. This one fully expected it to go right away. This one wasn't sure. Is it going to take all night, or is it going to go right away? Don't know. So hung out and waited and let it do its thing. So I did have my initial target up here because this was the target I was hoping to get. Keyword hoping. Up in here is what I was hoping for. And that would have given me $2,500 in a day. Would have put my account at new highs, which would have been awesome. But I didn't have a probability to say it's going to go there. So if I'm going to sit here and watch and manage, maybe. And I was hoping that CPI, when it came out this morning, would be good enough to boost the price, and I would get lucky. But when I went to bed, I can't just sit there and hope. I got to go with the proven statistics. So I moved my stop or my limit order back down here. CPI did come out this morning. There was top step restrictions on trading around it. So I would have had to leave my position on the whole night up here. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to manage it. Does it hit my target and then go down, stop me out before going up? I have no idea. So I had to trade the probabilities, and that's what I did and got my profit. All right, so right now my highest day is 151,602. This is the tricky part about trading with prop firms that makes you feel safe when you're not. So high of 151,602. Right now I'm at 150,890. So I don't know, what is that? $900 rounded to 900 away from equally. Now I'll just say $1,000. Make it simple. $1,000 away from account new highs, right? Let's go to Top Step X. Let's go down here. So this is saying my account is up $890 because it's $890 above the 150,000 it started with. But reality is I'm negative in my account because I'm $1,000 away from new highs, and my max loss limit trails up with me until I get to 154.5. So that's going to trail up. All right, so let's scroll down. See the stats. Wait until we get to the bottom, and then I'm going to show you something, and you're going to be like, what? So scrolling down, so you can see all the stats. Best trade, worst trade. All these are much better now, right? There's a few more winning days, and this would be great. Like today, had I been able to trade the daytime session today, would have been awesome. Easy winner, big winner on the daytime session this morning. I would have made so much money, but I probably would have made around 3,500 on the day. But I missed it because I had other things to do. All right, so here we are with the calendar. So check it out. So I'm technically in the red by $1,000. This is where trading with a prop firm can get tricky. I'm up $890 from where the account started, but I only have 3,500 before I blow up the account now instead of 4,500. So I had a green week and a green week. So I have 2 green weeks right now, and my account is still at risk because I started with $4,500 of available cash to lose, and now I only have $3,500 of cash to lose. And I had 2 green weeks so far. So when you're trading with a prop firm in an evaluation, or even when you get into a funded account in the beginning, while that max loss trails with you, it can be deceiving because you can look at this and feel like you're growing, you're in the green, and things are going in the right direction when really you're at risk. So then what happens? You feel like you're making money and you're in the right spot, so you might scale up. You might take more risk on that trade. And then as a result, you end up blowing up your account because you were actually in danger. The other thing that happens is when you see this, unless you're constantly calculating your max loss and running the numbers, you might not scale down. You might not realize, you know what, I'm in danger. I need to scale back. I need to reevaluate. I need to go to trader rehab, whatever it might be for you because of this. So something to be mindful of when you're in an evaluation or in a funded account until your max loss is no longer scaling with you. Don't get fooled by green and the numbers and everything looking like profit when you're really at risk of blowing up. All right, traders, hope you had an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. I will be trading the morning session tomorrow, I think, so far. If not, I'll have to hit it tonight again, but I'm planning the morning session tomorrow. All right, everybody, have an awesome day.